Welcome everyone, welcome to another preview. This is MetalCanyon, and we'll be checking out Jagged Alliance 3, a game by Haemimont Games. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that completely. But I'm kind of an odd thing. I'm an older gamer, but I have never actually played any of the Jagged Alliance games, which were always pretty cool turn-based strategies, which, you know, you'd kind of think it would be my thing, but nope, I've never played it. So this is my first Jagged Alliance game, and I went into it with not much expectation, to be honest. So this game is about controlling your... Oh, jeez, that's loud. I thought I decreased that. I did, but it's still pretty loud. Yeah, it's about controlling a mercenary squad, which you have to take care of, heal, repair their weapons, control their inventory, for example, here. We get a bunch of inventory everywhere. And you basically do missions, or it is a semi-open world, really, because everywhere you go, you can choose where you want to go, and every part on the map is going to have something potentially interesting or a battle in there. You get various clues as to what could be hidden there. For example, over here I got clues that there was an underground bunker, which you can see that there is a bunker here. And there's also fortresses about. You take over diamond mines to generate money, which you have up here, because of course it tells you the burn rate and the income per day, which is very nice. So we see that we're actually making a little bit of extra money with 4 mercenaries now. But of course, this is just the upkeep. There's also other things you have to pay for example, training militia, you know, R&R, and so on and so forth. So there's an economical aspect, a strategic aspect, management aspect. It's pretty darn cool. And like I said, you take over diamond mines to generate money. You take over ports, so you can actually go to different islands. You take over actual towns where you liberate them from the local rebels or militia, which are the Legion. So you decide where to go and what to do. So in that aspect, it's very, very cool. Now the actual strategic part, as you can see right now, yeah, my guys are hidden. Apparently these civilians were running away.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, there's already
small and girlish.
there's already enemies over here. I love the fact that every one of your guys has their own story and banter. So for example, if I go back to operations here again, to command, is it merc info? Yeah, database. So for example, you've got a bunch of mercenaries you can get, and they all have their own dialogue lines, they all have their own voices, their sort of personalities, and of course their own stats, because there's a lot of stats, perks, and talents everyone gets. And as they level up, you get to choose those perks as well, which is pretty cool. So for example, Thor over here that I have has quite a bit of health, agility, and dexterity, but also strength and wisdom, but he's kind of okay in other parts. So he's our doctor, because he's got the highest medical of everyone. Ice is my stealthy guy. Sort of. Stealth kind of works weird, to be honest. I mean, it's okay, but it's unforgiving. For example, if I wanted to keep on the down low over here, I would try and kill individual people with a knife or with a silenced weapon or something. Ooh. Oh. This is a bad place here.
It is a shame they will not be able to watch me move.
I love steroids comments like, nah.
I will sneak up like a tree falling in the forest.
Exactly, there you go.
I will move silently. Time to sneak and peek.
Oh, salvageable parts. Yeah, you also find salvageable parts and herbs and things you can take apart.
Right, but I don't see how they won't spot my magnificent physique.
I love it. There's quite a lot of dark humor in the game as well. So for example, if we don't really want to fight everyone all at once, we can try to take someone out you know, right now, for example, but that will most likely get the rest of them as well.
I will sneak up like a tree falling in the forest.
So what we could try is change Ice to his knife and then get up there. How you approach things is up to you, of course. I will mark this guy for a neck hit. So I'm gonna go as close as possible. Come on, get him.
Hold up. Check this out.
No, that didn't work.
Bad dude spotted me.
I mean, it worked, but we didn't kill him in one shot. So now I've kind of alerted everyone else. This guy has screamed over for his buddies. Sometimes they also use their guns to shoot into the air. Also up in the upper right, sometimes you will get optional bonus things you can do. They're not necessary to do, but if we inflict 150 damage to enemies with ice in this combat, we are going to get extra money or, you know, XP. So let's see. Can I... Oh. Yeah. Can I get him?
Fall on them like a tree in the forest.
Oh, that's it. There we go. So by right-clicking, you can spend more APs to aim more accurately. For example, he's got 10 maximum APs. And I can try to hit his torso, which is the easiest to hit. But, you know, it's not gonna cause any extra damage or any extra things. If we go for the arms, you can see that it's gonna be more difficult to hit the arms, but it's also going to potentially cause lower hit chance and damage for... the lower hit chance and damage is for us, but it will inflict inaccurate on the guy, which means that he will be much less accurate trying to hit us. But because this guy is already pretty much, you know, he's wounded and bleeding, and he's exposed, I'm just gonna go for a torso shot. Nice. The sounds, the dialogue, I mean the voices, the screams, everything is really good and high quality, I would say. It's very satisfying.
If you're quiet in your mind, you are quiet in your body.
Oh, he actually climbs through. That's cool. Now, he's still hidden, so the enemies aren't actually aware of him. So he's going to try and... Oh, Steroid is also hidden.
Breathe. Let the negative energy flow away from you.
There's no cover here. Now, cover is kind of nice and important. Go over here. Still undetected. And Ice has been exposed, so he's going to change over to his sniper. Well, it's not really a sniper. It's a Gewehr 98. So there's a lot of World War II stuff from the Germans in on this island. And he doesn't have enough to actually shoot. You can also crouch. You can also go prone, which makes you harder to hit. But the cool thing is, Ice has the ability of reflexes where if they shoot at him, he will automatically go prone, which is pretty cool. You can also throw a knife. Silent ranged attack with a knife. You can retrieve the knife afterwards. No valid enemy targets in range, but you can free aim. So for now, we cannot sneak while in an enemy's sight. If we go back here, you should be able to sneak again. There we go. That's pretty cool. And now we end the turn because, well, we've done our stuff. I don't think they've spotted us yet, have they? It's sometimes difficult to judge when they will spot you and when they will not. Right now, also when you're sneaking out of combat, you get a little icon which tells you whether you're in shadows or in bright light. Actually, I think that only happens when you're doing night missions, because right now we've got heavy rain which obscures view, makes aiming more difficult, etc, etc. He's got a shotgun, so...
Still
undetected.
I will move silently.
So... there's more guys over there. Strong brute, scout, healthy. That's, slightly concerning. Now, we've got Barry here, who's our grenadier. He's got stick grenades, he's got shaped charges, so good for groups of enemies. You've also got Overwatch, which will spend all APs and shoot at any enemies moving within that range, which is pretty cool. Because he's got 7 AP, he can actually attack twice with that, but I think I'm gonna try to shoot at this guy.
Of hitting enemy.
However, if I stay here and use all APs, those guys might come over and start hitting him. So maybe not the best idea. It would be nice to get some cover. Let's see.
Visualize success to unlock, but they will hear nothing but the wind.
See, he's out of range, out of optimal. I mean, this is optimal range and this is maximum range, and now we're actually past maximum range, which means that most likely will not be hitting. Let's get these guys. There's a grenadier. I really don't like the sound of that, so I'm gonna try to go for a nice headshot. Oh, nice.
Never saw me coming.
Very, very nice. Now that guy has spotted him now, and most likely will be shooting. He will not be able to hit that guy.
Damn it! I will give my position to them.
I love the fact that he's screaming that. You can also see that every weapon has a durability. So I've spent some time and I've repaired everything that I've had up to full. But because we're fighting in the rain, weapons will jam more often, they will degrade more quickly. So that's something you have to keep aware of. What to do? Let's go over here and see if we can...
They will notice my magnificent physique, but it will be too late.
Okay, fine, let's try this. Ooh, very nice, actually. Almost hit Barry there, that wasn't good, but nice. He's wounded, which means... Let's spend 10 AP. You can also see that his groin and legs are protected by armor. Sometimes they will have armor in different parts, depending on what they're wearing. And that just means that because we're using a pistol that does not have enough penetration to actually penetrate that armor, it actually tells you that the attack's penetration is too low to break through the armor. You will deal less damage and there is no crit chance for this attack. But we're gonna go for a torso attack. Nice. And he's still hidden because all the other guys did not have him in their line of sight and they just heard a shot.
Hello.
So you're not hidden, actually. Yeah, you are in enemy sight. So going down here might be a better idea. Although I would like Barry to be closer to them because he's got the grenades. No really good places to hide here. So I'm gonna go here and hide. Am I still in enemy sight? Okay. Right.
Very Unger.
And Thor is gonna go back here. Alright, end the turn. Yes, come closer. Hidden enemy turn. We're really gonna... Wow, okay.
Can't you even saw me?
It's not gonna work.
I'll be able to do this quiet and quick.
Let's go for another nice headshot. Oh, very nice.
Little side hustle was damn smooth.
Now, I have a pretty good shot here, but it is reasonable distance here as far as game mechanics go, so don't think that you'll be doing this all the time. I'm actually surprised I haven't missed yet.
Just hold still, damn you!
So now this cool thing is, you can see here, because we're using a higher caliber weapon with higher penetration, it means that that armor will be pierced. There will be a slight damage reduction, but we will also get a crit chance of 2%. Now, if we're going for the groin and legs, because we're at such an angle, it means that some of this attack is going to hit obstructions that it cannot hit, cannot pierce, as you can see in the top right, which means, you know, maybe these boxes, or it tries to go through all these planks at a really weird angle, at a very shallow angle. So shooting this is not going to have really any effect. So we're going to try to go for a nice torso attack. Oh, we did actually. Oh, he actually fired back. Interesting. And you can see that we hit through those planks, but still hit him, because a lot of the weapons will pierce through obstacles, but they will lose some of their effectiveness while doing so. I could go into this cover here.
I will do. Good position to shoot.
He is weak. Let's go for a headshot. Nope. That didn't work, and now we're exposed.
Hear nothing but the wind.
Oh, there's another marauder here. Oh, I have not noticed that. Okay. We have a shotgun, but he's kind of far away at the moment.
It is better to do it quietly.
Damn it. Okay, try to go for a normal torso shot. 12 damage, not too bad.
For the major! Kill them for a bullet!
Yeah, that could hurt. That will hurt. That's gonna be a pull-up. Oh, ow. Oh, that really... That was bad. And there's a grenadier as well. Yeah, I think all this commotion has brought the others out here. So now Barry is bleeding. He's going to take 5 damage each turn until they are bandaged. He's slowed, so 300% higher movement cost, and he's got 3 wounds, which means his health has been decreased by 30. So not very good. Not very good at all. We need to do something about this. We can throw a grenade. You can see that there's a low mishap chance because of the rain.
I should be working out. This will be pie.
Yeah, I do want to get this guy. Headshot. Damn it.
Do not fear success. I am one with my gun.
You know what? I'm going to switch over to the shotgun, which is probably out of range here. Yeah, it is. A shotgun shot or double barrel? Let's go for a normal shot. Head.
I have no cover here.
That wasn't very good, but we did get rid of his cover.
Sneak and peek.
See if we can get rid of it. Or we could throw a grenade. Or just shoot him. I love the music, by the way.
Of hitting enemy.
Damn it.
Hit me if you tried 1,000 times. Can't you ever saw me? Still won't hear me coming.
Oh, I can't see. There we go. Head, please. Nice.
Better push up more for every one of us.
All right, end the turn. Ouch. Still bleeding. Really don't want to lose Barry. I've invested some stuff into my mercenaries here. This could hurt. This is going to be grenades. Yep, here we go.
Nope. How can I assist?
Okay, you, my friend, need to run and get into some sort of cover, and there's no cover around here. That sucks. Anyway, this is how combat works. It's all turn-based. It's very satisfying. You get a lot of options. You can see that you can cause quite a bit of destruction around. There's also explosive stuff around. There's things you can do to hinder the enemies. Sometimes you will find like a machine gun nest that you can fix and then use it in the combat. You can go stealthy if you're good at that. It's not a problem. I was just kind of unlucky there that I didn't one-shot kill that guy by slitting his throat. And like I said, there's also this management aspect where you have to manage your guys by healing them up, repairing their weapons, training them, training local militias. Like over here, I've taken over this diamond mine and I've trained 4 recruits and 4 veterans. I also have a port here, which is minus 500 sector. So this mine provides me with $27.50 a day. You've also got your emails. Where is it? Oh, wait, email. There we go. You've got your emails with spam, of course. Get ripped in just 3 days. We've got notes of what we have to do. President LaFontaine must be rescued from the major scam. Herman is missing. So a lot of the times you'll also get choices. For example, there was a choice for Pierre here, where Luke wanted his son Pierre to be spared because Pierre was a good boy, but he joined the Legion and they sort of brainwashed him. So we fought a bunch of people with Pierre included, and we defeated him at Fort Le Bleu, and then in the dialogue I've decided to spare him, even though he did threaten that he was going to go right back to the Major, report our position to him, and then we will be hunted. But I've decided to be a good guy and not kill him. There was also a case where I didn't accept extra money, so I got in loyalty with this place. I think 100% actually. Oh, that probably means that it's 100% under our control. Yeah, that's what it probably means. So, you know, there's quite a bit of a map here. And like I said, well, I didn't say it yet, but I am so thoroughly impressed by this game. I haven't really seen any bugs. The dialogue is funny, the humor is funny, the turn-based combat is excellent, the inventory management, and there's a lot of different items, is really fun. There's limited inventory, so you have to be careful what you pick up, what you're doing. You can also scrap things and get parts which are used to build new weapons, modify weapons, but also repair weapons. You've got various ammunitions available. You've got lenses here for crafting advanced weapon components. You've got medicine. You've got all sorts of armor you can pick up and equip. I haven't really gotten across a shop yet, so I don't know if that's a thing. It might be, but this game has thoroughly impressed me, and I've been having a lot of fun playing it. It's a really, really, really good turn-based strategy with humor, with management, and I really just thoroughly recommend it, because from what I've seen so far, it is such a polished, fun experience. With, like I said, you can see that for yourself. It's got great graphics. Now, there's some VSync tearing over here. I think that's because of my recording software, so please ignore that if you can see it on the actual recording. But you can see it's full of details. Every map, I think that pretty much everywhere that you can land will have a map of some sort. I might be wrong with that, but so far, at least on Ernie Island, pretty much every part you could go into a certain map and find secrets, treasure, enemies to fight, dialogue to do. And you get that by scouting around, getting clues, and so on. I also didn't mention forts. For example, there was a fort here that I've taken over, and you can see that there's a fort here, but it's quite fortified. And to decrease the fortification of a fort, you need to scout and explore the sectors in tactical view to gain intel about it, on how to reduce the defense of this outpost. So here, for example, I've learned that someone is providing them explosives that lives over here. Then there's, I don't know, a bunch of people, a bunch of goons that also work for them, which I found in a different area of the map and, told them to piss off. Stuff like that. It's pretty darn cool. So by doing all of those optional things, I've reduced the number of people, I've reduced explosives there, and just made my job a lot easier to do. So there's a lot of options you can do, a lot of approaches you can do, and you go at your own pace. But the enemies will also be sending their own squads to attack your stuff. For example, this diamond mine or this these parts on Ernie Island. That is why you train militia to defend, or you can go there and defend yourself. Now, sometimes when you come across enemies, you can also do an auto resolve, but you can also fight yourself. And like I said, fighting is it's so much fun. It's so well done. I am really just thoroughly impressed by everything. So thoroughly recommending this game. If you like turn-based games, you're really going to enjoy this. It hits the spot for me for everything. It's nice, it's polished, it plays nice, the mechanics are great. I love the fact that you've got all these options of hitting various parts, that you can, spend more APs, that you've got all these options of your inventory and weapons. And it's just a lot of fun. So thank you very much for watching. It was a bit of a short preview, but I really do recommend this game if you like turn-based games. Not to mention that you also have all these RPG elements in there like even a log of what's been going on. So that's really cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in another preview. A big thank you to my Patreons for all of your support, and have a good one. Bye-bye.